From extremely humble beginnings, Adrian Loy has grown his father's F&B business from a single coffee stall at Lau Pa Sat Market to a regionally recognised brand. Yakun Kaya Toast now boasts 67 outlets and franchises. So I want to find out how his life and work have changed since he was grinding coffee beans and toasting bread alongside his dad. My name is Neil Moore and this is Canon Think Big. Adrian, thanks so much for joining us again.
Welcome, Neil. Thank you very much.
Obviously, you're way past being a startup now. Remind me how many outlets you've got.
Right now, I have 37 outlets locally in Singapore, and then we have some franchisee as well. We have about 12 franchisee. Whereas in overseas, we have about 30 outlets.
What do you think are the key differences between operating as a startup and operating as a fully fledged enterprise?
So when you start a business, you need to hands-on actually. You need to depend on your capital. You need to depend on your family members to help out, and especially when talking about food and beverages kind of business where you need a lot of workers to run the business. But right now we're thinking about 30 over outlets in Singapore. We have to think about how to manage it well and how to grow the business and also bring revenue to the company and also provide job for some of the people as well, some of our staff, you know.
Now your brand, I think, relies very much on its integrity and its authenticity. How do you ensure the franchises care as much about that as you do?
Okay, when it comes to franchisee, normally when we select franchisee, it's always like a marriage, you know. It's a win-win situation. So you might have a good match between your franchisee and your franchisor. If not, if you don't match well, then of course in the long run it won't last at all. So when it comes to selection, some of them have been with us for more than 8 years, you know, franchisee, and they're working very well with us. Some took up one single franchise, some took up as multiple franchise. And in terms of consistency, we make sure that our food quality must be there and equal giving to all our staff, make sure that they are treated fairly and well. In terms of consistency, of course, we need to provide them training, make sure that we always make sure we check with them and they get feedback from them as well, how to improve our business. At the same time, when we talk about integrity, is that when they took out our franchise, they not only taking out just for business sake, but also for the brand sake, so that you know that Yakun is the business that stands as a family wholesome business. You know, they also are encouraged to continue with that kind of legacy.
Obviously, Yakun's brand integrity is closely related to the food, which is simple, local, and consistent. But as you roll out the brand across the region, different localities have different tastes. How do you maintain that integrity yet localize the food?
Because in overseas, we need to tweak a little bit, you know, when it comes to our menu. Especially the food that they normally drink are coffee and tea.
They're pretty universal, I guess.
Universal, that's right. Welcome to the kaya, which is our local jam. These are quiet tastes. Once they get used to it, once they start eating it, you know, with the toast, their own toast, especially in different countries, their own different toast, and then put a slab of butter and then plus the kaya jam. I think they'll just toast it and they'll just love it. It's just a normal sandwich to them. But when it comes to runny eggs, a bit different because when you look at unshelled eggs, you know, when you open up soft-boiled eggs, they feel very awesome. I mean, not awesome, they feel kind of gruesome in sense of.
I must say, I struggle a bit with the runny eggs.
Yeah,
it's not something that I would normally.
Correct, they're not used to eating that. So normally what we do over there is either we try to convert it into omelets or sunny side up, you know, so that they get quite used to that kind of food. Or if not, you make it into a sandwich for them. So they started to learn acquired taste, and then from there they are quite impressed with something that are different, which are very simple food that come from Singapore.
Obviously, the biggest challenge for any business is to get started. You've overcome that. What are the challenges you face now as a growing international business?
We need to support our international group because over there it's quite new. They need to build the brand in terms of awareness. So they need a lot. They need to do their own marketing, their own strategy. We need to support them all the way in terms of loyalty, in terms of product, you know, in terms of marketing strategy.
Finally, Adrian, have you actually managed to visit all of your outlets right across the region?
In Singapore, I do travel every now and then. Every week, I do patronize my outlets to encourage some of my staff. And then, of course, talking about overseas, most of the time, I'll visit them once in a while, you know, in Korea, Japan, or Indonesia.
Well, I hope I have the opportunity to visit them all one day. For now, though, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. Yeah.